What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and unfortunately, we don't have a 12-team playoff this year. It would have been a great year for it, of course. We'll have to wait till next year to get that 12-team playoff, but we can do a simulation playoff, and we're going to do that here on the channel. So we're going to put all the teams as if there was a 12-team playoff and do it just like what the real-life 12-team playoff will look like, and we'll do the games on NCAA Football with the updated rosters. We're also doing conference tournaments, so you'll see on our Big Ten channel, you can go check that out, our SEC channel, and then we'll have an ACC tournament here, a Big 12 tournament, a Pac-12 tournament. Might even do the group of 5 teams, we'll see. But we're going to do those tournaments. Those are totally separate from this 12-team tournament, this 12-team playoff. But those conference tournaments that we do, those will lead up to our big 64-team March Madness style tournament that we do after the college football playoff, after the national championship in real life. But as far as the 12-team playoff goes, I'm going to show you the bracket and how I did it. I did have to make one change. I'll explain that. But the games are going to be the next 4 Saturdays. So starting tomorrow, we'll do the first round, and then we will have 4 Saturdays in a row with the national championship game on the 30th. So 4 Saturdays in a row, 12-team playoff here, taking over the channel. Let's get to the bracket. And this is what it looks like. So you know, Michigan, Washington, Texas, Alabama, those are the 4 teams that will get a bye, and those are the bowl games that I assigned. So Michigan in the Orange Bowl, Washington in the Fiesta Bowl, Texas in the Cotton Bowl, and Alabama in the Peach Bowl. And then of course the first round will be played on the campuses of the higher ranked teams. So let's look at the matchups. We've got the 5-12 matchup. So here's where I had to make the change. Liberty is not on the game. There's no Liberty on NCAA football. So the next highest ranked group of 5 champion was SMU. I put SMU in here at number 12. So they'll play Florida State. And I did take off the season-ending injury, so Jordan Travis will not be on Florida State. If there were players that have been kind of banged up or whatever, I went ahead and we're keeping those on the team, but or on the rosters, on the depth charts. But if it's a player that had a season-ending injury like Jordan Travis, those players will not be on the roster. So you'll have a battle of 2 backup quarterbacks in that game. Again, SMU will play at Florida State in that matchup. And then up to number 6, we've got Georgia, and Georgia is going to be playing Ole Miss. A rematch from this game in the SEC. I wonder if the committee was doing this, if they'd flip Ole Miss and Penn State around. That way you could get Ole Miss and Ohio State, Georgia and Penn State. I'd much rather see those games in the first round, but I wanted to keep this as real as possible, so I did leave it as the rankings actually are in real life. So Georgia, Ole Miss, they will play in Athens again, and then we go to our number 17. That's Ohio State. They're going to play Penn State again, a rematch from the regular season. This game was also in Columbus, so it'll be the exact same thing. And that's why, you know, I think there should be something in the format that they use to where to avoid rematches, you can move teams by 1 line. Let's just say move teams by 1 line. So you switch 10 and 11 there. I wouldn't want to make any drastic changes to avoid rematches, but if you can move teams up or down 1 line, why not just go ahead and do that? Again, then we get Georgia and Penn State. Then we would get Ohio State and Ole Miss. Those would be a lot more fun, in my opinion, for first-round matchups. Again, same exact games, same exact locations as well here with these 2 matchups. And then finally, the 8-9 matchup will be Oregon versus Missouri. That game will be played at Oregon. So this will kick off tomorrow. The first round games will be tomorrow. And again, the next Saturday we will have the quarterfinals, and then the next Saturday the semifinals, and then the national championship game on the 30th. So give me your predictions. Who do you think is going to win it all? Who do you think will make it to the Final Four with this 12-team playoff? Can Florida State possibly make a run without Jordan Travis? Remember, our preseason simulations, Florida State and Oregon both were in the college football playoff. I think they might have actually met in the national championship. So we'll see if that happens again here with this playoff. But again, no Jordan Travis for Florida State, so that may make it tough. Again, it kicks off tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Give me your predictions down in the comments below.